Joining us today is one of the greatest athletes to ever walk the face of the earth, the legendary Bo Jackson. How are you, sir?
Man, I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Now let's get into this sports talk from one great to another. What are your thoughts on Aaron Judge's historic season?
You know something? Nobody deserves it more than he does. Because I like the way this young man carries himself.
Right.
I like the fact that he's a team player. I like that he's an unselfish player. I like the fact that he could have been controversial the beginning of the season because he didn't have a contract. And he just said, hey, let's wait till after the season is over, then we can talk. Trust me, there's going to be some talking now. There's going to be some talking now.
There's going to be some checks being written, too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I need to have Aaron Judge to give me a job.
Whew, he gonna have all that back. So, Bo, you are arguably the best two-sport athlete to ever play the game, period. Looking back at your career, would you pick football or baseball right now?
I wouldn't change a thing. And the reason for that is that I'm who I am because of my past.
Right.
And if I were to go back and change something in my past, we wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation right now. I don't know where I would be. I don't know what I would be doing. So no, I wouldn't go back and change a thing.
Now, you were great at both. You were actually an all-star at baseball. Which one do you think you were better at?
I answered that question very diplomatically. I was greater at picking up my paycheck than both sports. Hall of Famer at picking up my paycheck.
I ain't mad at that. That's what it's about. Bo, there's only one other two-sport athlete that could even be mentioned in the same breath as you, and that's Deion Sanders. Early in his career, he let it be known he wanted to forge his own path and not necessarily walk in your footsteps. But now that he's retired, he said that without Bo, there would be no prime. What were your thoughts on Deion back then?
Deion's talented. Deion was probably the only cat that could come and get me. But once he got to me, he wouldn't know what to do with me. He could come and get me. Even Deion said that. He said, man, I went and got Bo. But when I got there, hell, I didn't know what to do with him. So he slapped me to the ground. So yes, Deion in his own right, I would have to say, in my opinion, is probably the most talented athlete that I've ever gone up against.
Bo, speaking of Deion, you know, there are rumors that he could be a potential option for Auburn, your alma mater, the head coaching position. He's made some noise at Jackson State. Do you think that could be a good fit?
Deion can coach anywhere in the country, college, professional level, that he wants to. It's just whether or not the organization is ready for prime. You can look at what he's done for Jackson State in the short amount of time that he's been there. He has the charisma. He has what it takes because Deion, like myself, we were coached old school. And that's the way he's coaching his players. And the results, you're seeing the results. So Prime knows what he's doing.
A dual athlete now, Kyler Murray, you know, he's really good in football and baseball. You know, I know you said that, you know, you picked the choice that you picked and it's made you who you are today. Do you believe Kyler made the right choice in picking football over baseball?
Kyler made the right choice for Kyler. Yes, yes. Kyler made the right choice. He's a very talented young man, and he did what's right for him.
Did he ever reach out to you?
Oh, I spoke to him. And I was told, follow your heart. Follow your heart. Period. Follow your heart. And he's starting quarterback right now. He's a very successful NFL player.
And like you said, he cashing them checks.
Yes, and he's doing some tremendous things in the NFL.
Bo, as a legend in football and baseball, which sport do you believe has a brighter future?
Both of them have grown exponentially, and I would say baseball.
Okay, why is that?
Because of
why
the
you go
salaries.
with baseball?
Because of the salaries. because of the salaries, all the rights. Yes, it has to be baseball.
Let me ask you this, Bo. You've had so many great memories on the football field and baseball field. You know, what's your favorite memory? Is it football or baseball? And tell me which one it is.
Actually, my favorite memory of both sports is getting thrown out of a baseball game on purpose.
Wait, what happened?
July 21st, 1990, we're playing the Milwaukee Brewers. I was with Kansas City Royals, and I made up my mind that I'm going to get tossed out of the game first at bat. And I took strike 3 right down the pipe. And I turned around and had a few choice words for the umpire, and he tossed me out of the game. And I said, thank you. I went inside and changed. I didn't even shower, put on my clothes, got in my car, and I went to spend the rest of the day at the hospital with my wife and my daughter, who was born that morning at 6:30 in the morning.
Wow. That's a beautiful story, man. Hey, hearing you talk, Bo, you basically let it be known your life is much more bigger than sports. Your priorities are right where they need to be. Bo, you recently tweeted about an unauthorized biography and said, quote, if you want to hear the real story, wait for me to release it. Can we look forward to a Bo Jackson movie?
I don't know, but I know within the next couple of years, I'm going to work on that original. I am going to work on the real Bo Jackson story. And more than likely, my first novel was written by Dick Schaap, who was a very close and dear friend of mine, probably the only person in media that I invited to my house back when I played. And if I were going to do that novel, I would ask his son Jeremy Schaap to be the author for me.
That makes a lot of sense. I know you're busy with stuff, and I don't know how big you are in pop culture, but who would play you in a movie? We got Michael B. Jordan. There's a couple names that's been floating around. Who would play Bo in Bo's movie?
Can you get back with me on that?
Okay.
Because I got a 18-month-old grandson that's going to be 6'6" by the time he's senior in high school. I may have to get him to play me in a couple of years.
I'm not mad at that. Like kind of Ice Cube and his son. I like how you think, Bo. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, sir. Thank you. We appreciate it. And Nick Saban better be calling him because he sounds like a winner.
He ain't playing no football, bro.
Oh, yeah?
No, sir. He ain't playing no football. He ain't
Why
playing
not?
football. No, he ain't playing football. He don't have to. He don't have to.
No football, no baseball. You're gonna have him bat 6'6". You're gonna have him in basketball?
Baseball, golf. Aaron Judge, number 2.
Ooh, I like that. Baseball or golf. And acting. We're gonna have him in that Bo Jackson story. When it comes out, please come back and holler at us, man. We appreciate you.
I sure will. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Hey, sports fans, if you want to see more conversations with athletes and stars, check out these videos right here and be sure to subscribe for more from USA Today Sports.